time shot, it's time shot. I'm in the place where my friends are, and I know together we'll go far. Yeah, time shot, it's time shot, and I'm still doing things the time shot way. Hello, people. It's Paul. And we're back on TimeShot. What is with this guy? How does he have this kind of face? I'm so confused. How did he get that? Is that a new thing? Is that a new thing that snowmen just have that kind of face now? I don't know. It is it is getting very Christmassy here on TimeShot. You see a giant snowman face there for the Secret Santa that we're going to be doing. Yes, we have a Secret Santa, and I've already pulled my name out, so no spoilers. Welcome to Secret Santa. So basically there's a box up here with all the names of the people who are participating, and I have drawn my name. And so now I have to figure out what to get that person secretly. Of course, that's going to be done on my own time, and it's going to be released probably around Christmas, if not on Christmas. The Secret Santa type of thing. So that's something to look forward to, guys. We've also got Santa's sleigh here, which was haphazardly crashed right into the Pantheon. Yeah. What more can I say? Santa's sleigh is kind of, it has seen better days. What is this thing, by the way? Nice list, please fill. Naughty list, please fill. I don't get what that's all about. Book and quill, book and quill. Nice list? Is this what this is? Nice list. Edson Tort Star. Naughty list. Dave, probably Puds. Jake. Well, it's nice to know that I'm not on any list. I could write myself on the nice list. Wouldn't that be a nice thing to do for me? Also got this little chap here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show that, but he's supposed to be delivering presents, I think. There's just so much. It's so cool. I'm really happy with how this little tree looks. Looks kind of cool, honestly. Looks cool. I'm happy with how that looks. Tort did a good job. So today I have some updates to tell you guys about. Number one, of course, I say of course because it's on Twitter, and if you're not following me on Twitter, what's wrong with you? Come on. With the way that YouTube has been recently in not showing you guys notifications properly for subscribers and stuff on YouTube, and I think that's one of the biggest differences in the way that YouTube is treating creators now, is that they don't show you things that you don't watch often or you don't hit the like button on often. So hitting that like button on videos really, really, really does matter now. It's something that I've always thought, like this video, comment below, and do all those other awesome things that people do. But it's really, honestly, liking and commenting are so huge now. Not for me, but for you. And I've explained these reasons in the past, but essentially, the more you like and comment and interact with the video, like sharing it or like hitting that share button for Twitter or Facebook, the more that you engage with a video, even if they're dislikes, I'll be honest, the more you watch the videos, even if you click onto the video, watch 2 seconds of it and leave, that all apparently helps. Kind of the engagement thing. It helps you see my content more when you want to see it. Otherwise, YouTube just won't show it to you. If they say like, I subscribe to, let's just say Markiplier. I subscribe to Markiplier, but I never watch his videos. And when I do watch his videos, I never hit the like button. I never comment. I never do anything like that. It's going to just eventually stop showing me his videos. That's how the system works now. Because it'll think, you subscribe to this guy, but you're not really all that interested in what he has, so why should we show you the videos at all? Which is kind of a problem for people like me who don't post a bunch of the same content. Like, that kind of makes sense if it's somebody who just does vlog videos, let's say. Or just does makeup tutorials. Something like that, right? But for me, when my games are all a huge variety of things, it can be pretty impactful because, you might be waiting for a specific video, You may be waiting for a specific video, and in that waiting time, YouTube will just decide that you're not interested in my channel and will stop showing you the content. And then, of course, there's apparently some kind of an unsubscribe glitch that I've heard about where content creators, every time they post a video, there's a glitch where it just suddenly starts to unsubscribe a bunch of people. And I don't know if it's related, like if it decides like, well, that bunch of people, they weren't interested in your videos anyway, so we unsubscribe them from you. Or if it's genuinely a glitch. I don't know. Either way, like I was saying, it's to your benefit to like the videos, comment, share, that kind of stuff. Because then you get to see the videos more. But the reason I brought all of this up was not actually to encourage you guys to do that, although you should. It was actually more to say, you know what? We need to support each other in doing this. Oh, I'm screwing up these leaves. The more you guys do, the better. Now where was I going with this talk? Oh, I was saying, like, comment, do the things, so that the things happen. Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. We gotta support each other. So, follow on Twitter. Follow on Twitter. That is the biggest thing that you can do right now. Because that's where all of my videos, the newest ones, are posted. They're notified on Twitter, and you can right away see that, a new video was just released right from Twitter. And I know by the amount of views and clicks and stuff that I get through Twitter that not a lot of you do it. So I'm telling you, it's to your benefit, definitely. Follow me on Twitter. Like, for me, I watch all of my videos, 100% of them. I'm not even kidding you, 100%. Okay, minus the odd Rhett and Link video or something. But like most of the videos, let's say 99.9 then, I see from Twitter, like in my Twitter feed from friends and people who I've followed. I'll see like, oh, they just posted this video, and I'll start watching it right there on Twitter. Like, that's just how I watch the things now. So I think that that's probably the best way to do it, is follow me on Twitter. Then you never miss anything as long as you watch me on Twitter. You could even see, this is the thing with lists that Twitter has. Go in, make a list of, say, YouTubers you want to watch, want to follow, add me to that list, and then just on TweetDeck, follow that list, and you'll always be notified of everyone you wanted to follow, all of their videos. It'll be really handy. There are a lot of things you can do to stay informed about what videos are coming out. Okay, so that's that. I didn't want to stay on that topic quite so long, but I kind of got lost in my head and had to try to figure out where I was. The other thing is that I've been actually getting a few Steam donations now lately. And by that, I mean like games that people have gifted me on Steam. And I wanted to actually thank those people appropriately. So I really want to be able to get the Steam donor room at least done with a layout. That's this building right here, by the way. I wanted to at least get it done with a floor plan, with a layout, before the end of December. So we're early December right now. I want to get that done so that we can properly thank people for the stuff that they've given us, because I do appreciate it so much. The more games I get gifted on Steam, for example, is like, I just look at that as the more opportunities to possibly record them. Obviously, I don't record every game that I'm gifted or every game that I own on Steam, but you know, a lot of the games that I have on my wish list are ones that I'm like, I could never, ever, ever, ever afford on my own. They have to go to bills. They have to go to feeding my family. Buying a game, buying a video game is at the absolute lowest tier of my priority list. So, you know, it is what I do. There are so many out there that I'm looking at people's streams and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, I really wish that I had the ability to play that, but can't. And the Steam donor list is kind of the way that you can do that. So to give thanks to those people who have donated, especially recently, now that Christmas is just around the corner, I wanted to give thanks by finishing this layout. I don't know if it's just going to go right to here, and then we're going to probably go downwards. Down, 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 down as far as we can. We're on level 65 right here. So we're probably going to be going downwards rather than upwards, you know, rather than a skyscraper. However, a skyscraper would certainly look kind of cool, wouldn't it? If this became a skyscraper, like, just picture this. You got these two front little stacks, smokestacks. Just picture like a rectangular building shooting way up from in front of them, from behind them. Maybe, but that's not really what my plan was. I was going to go up maybe 1-2 more tiers to about where the top of that tree is, and then come down. It'll probably cut into this mountain a bit. And then we're going to go downwards. I do still have plans of doing, like, we had the Draken room and the Spiffy Creeper room. We're probably going to have 2 of those as well. Probably they'll both take up their own floor, for all I know. The only problem with all of these designs is running out of space. Because I don't want to, like, start one room on one floor and then either A, it doesn't get filled, or B, it fills up too fast, and we would then have to, like, somehow have a second floor for one person. So do I do away with those kinds of rooms? I don't know. It's something that I got to really think about. Not only style-wise, but, like, just, you know, to make sure that it all works. Make sure that it all works. I mean, these guys have donated literally in the hundreds of dollars for video games. So I do think that there is some kind of a deserving, if you can call it that. They deserve to have some kind of an homage to them. Tip of the hat. So I do want to do that. Yeah, I'll just have to think about it. How I'm going to do it. So there's that, but apart from the Steam donor thing, I've also decided, and I'm going to be doing this when I next stream, and I don't know when I'm going to be next streaming, probably in a couple days, if I am so lucky. Win is like my manager. She is like my partner manager or my talent agent or something. She tells me what to do when I really need to do it. And so, like, the last time I streamed, she texted me and she was like, Poet, you need to stream. You need to stream. Just that was the only thing that she said. You know, you need to stream. I was like, all right, I'll stream. I'll do it. I'll break down and do it. And I did. I did it. And I had a fun time doing it. And I'm very glad that she reminded me of streaming. And so she'll probably have to remind me again. But she'll do that probably by Friday or so. and then I can go ahead and show you guys the next thing, which is that I'm going to be now all the donations that I get for the month of December. Any donation I get. And mind you, I haven't received any yet, but if I got one, this probably includes patron donors as well, because it's all kind of lumped into the same PayPal thing. I'm going to be using all of that money just to raise enough money to buy gifts for the kids. And that may sound a little bit selfish in that I'm not like... I still always do. This is something I haven't said in a long time. I haven't reminded people of this. But I always hold back a portion of my donations that you guys send me. And I give it to charity. I give it to a charity of sorts. Usually the charities have to deal with mental disorders and things like that, or people who need the money in form of, you know, food, things like that. Food, water, shelter, those are things that I love donating to. I still do give a portion, but every other bit of the money will be going towards giving Wynn's children, my future stepchildren, gifts for Christmas. Because as it stands right now, it's so sad. It breaks my heart so much that, you know, even when my family, because my family didn't have a lot. My family really didn't have very much. When I was growing up, I never got birthday presents. Like, this is something that, you know, Wynn especially was kind of shocked by when I told her, like, no, I never got birthday presents when I was a kid. Or, like, birthday presents stopped when I was maybe 8 years old or something, right? Like, you know, that kind of thing. They stopped early enough because my parents would say, you know, well, you're too old for presents anyway. Like, that was always their thought. And then with, like, Wynn's family, you know, I see all of her children getting all these gifts, and, you know, they're 8 and 10 and well, turning 16 now, and it's just turning 17, getting old. But I see them getting gifts, and I feel so good to know that they don't have to suffer like, well, it's not suffering, but they can have a little bit of Christmas joy, a little bit of birthday joy and getting gifts and stuff. Where when I was a kid, my parents they absolutely could not afford it. And I never got birthday presents and things like that when I was over the age of 8. Like, it was just not something that people did for me. Birthdays were not celebrated the same way. We got a cake, and that was about it. You know, I was fine with that. But, you know, at least with all my family's struggles, on Christmas we would still get something. And maybe it wouldn't be the newest toy. Maybe it would be a toy from 5 years ago. But, you know, that they bought secondhand or something. But at least it would be something. We'd always get a gift of some kind. Regardless of how much my parents had to struggle to do that, they at least got a gift. And so I have decided to, like I said, all the donations I get this month will be going directly into buying them gifts of some kind. Because right now, money is seriously so tight that once all of our bills are paid, we're both, me and Wynn, we're in the hole financially, and we cannot afford to give them gifts. And it breaks both of our hearts. Like, we think about it, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, really. These kids deserve so much. They are living with their father who, you know, he's not the greatest father. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not being biased. He does the bare minimum. The only reason he has those children right now is out of spite for win. I'm fairly confident of that. And I think that, you know, when they come to our house, that's when they get the love. That's where they get the gifts. That's where they get the attention, where we show them they are cared about. You know, that's really one of the things that we take pride in, is that, you know, at least they can come to our house and get gifts and get love and get attention, and, you know. And now this year, they're not going to be able to get any gifts. So it's really heartbreaking. I'm hoping to at least be able to get them something. And I don't know what. I have no idea what. Because right now, like I said, I have 0. But I'm hoping that, you know, if I could at least afford to get them, you know, a pair of socks, even. It would be more than nothing, you know? Like, just to be able to get them, you know, like maybe a little stuffed animal, or, I don't know, a cheap video game for their 3DS, or, you know, whatever. Just to give them a little bit of a smile on Christmas would be so amazing for me. That would be my present to myself, you know? Like, that would be the biggest Christmas gift to me. So that's why I'm hoping that donations will pick up. I'll be able to get them something. But if they don't, then you know what? It doesn't matter. We will still be giving them all the love we can and all the attention we can. It is often said that Christmas is way more important than gifts, and we will prove that one way or another. But anyway, I wanted to kind of take a break from that talk and say, like, I've been working on this project. Can you see this little sand bit? So I got a bunch of sand, and I just cut a path all the way along. All the way. And basically cut a big channel. Oh, hi. I cut a big channel into the dirt here, and the dirt comes along, and then it comes down one level. Ultimately, this will also be sand right here, what you see, where I'm standing on right here, but I ran out. And then this will all be sand, this level here. So what am I doing? What am I doing with this thing? The best way that I could show you guys, and I'm going to be able to show you guys what I've been working on this. Look at this. Let's close our eyes for a second. I'll tell you when to open your eyes. Close them. Telling you, close them. Fine, don't close them, jerk. Anyway, this is what I've been working on. Look at this. Okay, open your eyes. Look at this. Look at this. That's starting to look a lot better. It doesn't look so polka dotty as it did now that I've added in some of the polished stuff. The leaves coming down. I think that that's going to look really cool when this whole thing is done like that. So there again, I've got the leaves coming down, the different diorites in there. Got to get that dirt patch way up in there. Don't want to see it. You can see that I started coloring some of the trees with the birch leaves like I did at the beginning of the episode there. I've been cutting down all the oak, so this little oak will be gone. And I've actually been doing this thing, you can see it on this one, where I don't like the orange that shows for the savanna trees, the acacia. I don't like the orange that shows there. So what I've been doing, quite a simple fix, I just cover them sort of like that, and then usually I'll fill in maybe like that. You know, just sort of try to fill it out a little bit better so that the orange is sort of covered and colored. Covered and colored. And then, you know, it doesn't block it completely. Obviously, you can still see the orange through there. But from a distance especially, it really helps the aesthetics. For example, like look at that one up there. That acacia right there. You can't see any of the orange from down here. This one you can because I forgot. But that one you can't. So like and look, as we walk away from this one, the orange fades away too. So you can't really see it unless you're really looking for it. And that's an element that I really like, is to block out that annoying orange acacia block there. But anyway, this is the progress that I've made. Right now, I've done a lot of the stone here, down here. You can see that I've now cut, I cut a weird channel down there. But I've now gone maybe, since you guys last saw this, probably another 6 or 7 blocks width-wise to about there. And basically what I do is I get my stack or two of stone, and I'll go and I'll start, like, I'll drop down right here. And then I'll just start going. And I'll go 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 until I reach this little bottom here. So I've made this row, this stone right here, will kind of be my limit, more or less. This will be my stone limit. Okay, so the stone will end right here on this level. So I'm going to have to go, and this will all be cut out. All of this will be stone. All of this will be stone. And all of this down here will be grass. Okay? So that is why I did this. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's an amazing amount of work. Really not that bad, I gotta be honest. You just take dirt and you just go around the sand. It's so easy to do. And now that it's done, I got that border around, I can just fill in the rest. Gonna dig up all this sand, replace it with the dirt, and then with the sand that I've dug up from there, I'm gonna put the sand over there. So I've been kind of following the level 65. Level 65 is the grass layer. Everything beyond that is going to be sand. I kind of like this speckled look that I did over here with the grass. I don't know if I'll go all the way around and speckle it, or if I just want near the pathway speckled. I also did this little acacia tree right here. I got to change the leaves still, but I like the way that that looks too. A little bit of an oasis sort of feel to it with the grass around it. But yeah, this is all going to be sand right here into the desert, all sand. And then you'll come up to my base, and then it'll be surrounded by dirt, which we can see the grass spreading on. And that's why over there, that's all sand too. So it'll be way, way, way easier if you check out the overviewer. And that's one of my other comments that I wanted to make today, is that SpaceCMC did release the new update to the overviewer. You can find that on Discord. Definitely check it out there. The link for Discord is in the description. And you can see from there links to, in the announcements forum, our TimeShot overviewer. Bookmark it, and you can always be up to date with our map. When we release the world downloads, he releases the overviewer. So you can see a top-down view of all of the things we've built. And really, 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 that's how I noticed that it needed to change, just because of this part right here. And looking at the overviewer, the savanna, how it sort of like pours out into the desert, I really just didn't like that. I just did not like that. So I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna cut off the desert right here, and it's gonna go probably around like this, kind of cut around through here. I think the edge is right around where my cursor is. It's going to come around there, and the savanna is going to stop, and this will all be sand. All of this little spot right here, right there, will all be sand. And then everything beyond here will be grass. So that will be, it's actually kind of a minor change, honestly, but major enough that it will be work that'll take away from me building. So I think before I do that, before I get to work on that, because that's going to be just a lot of grinding, a lot of nonsense work. What I'm going to probably do, I need a silk touch pick, first of all, so that the grass can spread faster. I know Edson has some, or a silk touch shovel, I guess, would probably be better. Silk touch anything, so I can get some grass blocks and then plant them throughout, just to get the grass spreading. And then the desert part will be the second phase of that. But before we do all of that, I'm going to be trying to build probably another larger building. And I decided kind of yesterday as I was staring at the overviewer. I do a lot of my plans on that overviewer, so I really appreciate Spacey doing those. Because they actually do help out in my planning and in my designs and in my building. Really, really they do. I gotta come here with some torches one day. Light all this up. One day. Not right now. But what I'm probably going to be doing, if we just quickly pillar our way up. Up we go. Up we go. I'm going to be building the patron donor hall for all past, present, future patrons. We're going to be doing that way up here. Man, it's going to really suck having to do this stone from up here. I don't even know how, with all these little nooks and crannies and stuff, like how am I going to do this stone down here? Crazy amounts of work. Ugh. Out of my way, cow. So where I'm standing right now, you can see that like there is an upper level here. This right here is where I was going to where I was going to build the patron donor hall. But I'm super, super limited in space right here. This is the highest point in, as far as I can tell, almost all of TimeShot, our current map. I'm at 166 right here, if I'm not including the trees top level. I'm at 166, and I've actually cut this down already. That's one of the highest spots in all of TimeShot. So I thought, yeah, that's fitting for my patron donor hall. It should be like the highest point of all of the map. It would be kind of cool. Oh, you can really see the sand border where I'm going to be cutting the sand. So that's all going to be sand right there. It's all going to be sand. This grass doesn't need to change. But I was thinking that maybe, in looking at the overviewer, maybe I should cut all of this mountain down. So cut all of this down to about right here, I think. Yeah. To right about here. Yeah. So basically cut out this big overhang thing. Cut it down to a flat level, like right down here. Maybe where this cow is even. Start right here and just chisel all this away. And that'll give us the ability to have a massive building right here, which will still end up towering high, but it just won't start at such a high level. So do I cut away all of this mountain? Do I want to do that? Do I want to invest that amount of time into doing that? It would still be the highest point in my base. Oh, no, it wouldn't. Is that higher? That way over there might be actually as high as that then. I'm conflicted, guys. I don't know. But I want to be able to finish these projects. I want to start putting names down at least. Because, I mean, that's always been my way of giving thanks to you guys, is putting down your names, getting a diamond block, iron block, gold block, whatever. Emerald block for some. And showing my thanks by building these monuments to you. This is a monument to you, that Steam donor. This weird building right there is a monument to you guys for donating. Especially when it comes to my kids and you guys helping them out. Especially during Christmas here. Like, that'll be awesome. I just know it will be. So I want to give thanks back. That's why I'm saying, like, whatever happens, I want to at least get the Steam donor room done and this donor room done, insofar that I can start putting names down to give thanks. You know, I'm not saying completed done, but done to a point where, ouch, where I can start putting names down. Would be where I'd like it to be. All right, so that's my plans. We went over a lot of stuff today. just kind of an update video more than anything, I suppose. But yeah, that's where we're leaving it. Again, just a reminder about the liking and commenting and stuff. Again, the comments that happen in TimeShot videos, there is a chance that if I like the comment enough, it will be highlighted in an upcoming comment jam. Oh, one thing I almost completely forgot to mention is that my Spreadshirt shop, which is linked in the description of every single video I do. You gotta be kidding me. The Spreadshirt shop, which is poetplays.spreadshirt.com, has new designs. Right now, some of the art is done by Anasia, which is really awesome that she did the art. Pet Me shirts are there if you want to support Pet Me and mules everywhere. That would be super appreciated by buying a shirt. Why not? Mules love shirts. And also, I'm going to be putting some new designs in there as well as returning some old ones. The prices on Spreadshirt are as low as I can humanly make them. I literally do not charge anything above their base price. So I do not make anything on those shirts. They are what they are, what Spreadshirt sets them to. And so that's for your benefit. If you guys want to wear my shirts, I don't see any reason to make a load of cash on them. Just do what you do. Wear the shirts, love them, and I'll appreciate that in itself. And I hope you guys enjoy the designs. If you guys have design ideas for the Spreadshirt shop, leave them on Twitter. You can just, I don't know, say hashtag shirts. And give me an idea. I'm already planning on a hashtag Cheek Squad, which started out in my last live stream on TimeShot. Hashtag natural cheeks. The Cheek Squad hashtag is an interesting one. Apparently it can mean a lot of things. If you search Cheek Squad, you get a lot of things. Anything from little babies that have chubby cheeks to me with chubby cheeks to girls with a bootay. You know, you get a lot of different things with Cheek Squad. But I'm going to try to make it my own thing. I enjoyed it when Afana decided to hashtag it. And now we might even be putting it on t-shirts is where I was going with that. So that's something I'm hopeful to put. I'm also going to be probably putting a quote on there saying I know some knowledge. Because that sounds like it would be hilarious to put on a t-shirt, and I do know some knowledge, so, you know, it's fitting. And then I'm probably going to be bringing back Mr. Mocking Cow and Rubber Booties and things like that. But if you have any other ideas, drop them on Twitter. I'd be very happy to hear them and maybe even design a shirt based on your suggestion, which would be really cool, wouldn't it? So, that's it for today. Thank you guys for your support either way. Even if you give nothing, I appreciate it. And with that, I think I've covered absolutely all my bases. We'll be seeing you guys next time on TimeShot. Bye-bye.